Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Army Showcase. The Army Showcase is where we look at different armies from different games. Now, in this video, we're going to continue the progress on the Warlord Games' Epic Battles Hail Caesar Hannibal set, which we did unboxing of a few months back. In this video, I've decided to go for a small force to complete. Now, I chose the Ligurian infantry force. These are skirmishers. There are a total of like 30 miniatures. Each base would have about 5 figures, and bless Warlord Games for giving us 5 different poses each frame. So very quickly, who are the Ligurians? So I did a quick check. Liguria is a region in northwestern Italy. This territory is crossed by the Alps and the Apennines mountain range. Now, the Ligurian light infantry were Gallic people. They fought with the Punic Wars for both Rome and Carthage, pretty much used to screen flanks and slow down enemy advances. They were equipped with oblong shields, long Gallic swords, and light spears. Now, during the Punic Wars, the Ligurians were politically divided, with some tribes siding with Rome and others with Carthage. This is very interesting to note. So just in case I play against a Roman army that's not fully painted yet, I can offer the Ligurians to fill the ranks, and it'll be historically correct. Now, with the outbreak of the Second Punic War at 218 BC, the Ligurian tribes had different attitudes. Some, like the tribes of the West Riviera and Apuani, allied with the Carthaginians, providing soldiers to Hannibal's troops when he arrived in northern Italy, hoping that the Carthaginian general would free them from their neighboring Romans. Others, like the Taurini, took sides in support of the Romans. The pro-Carthaginian Ligurians took battle in the Battle of Trebia, which the Carthaginians won, and these were probably the skirmishers that goaded the Romans to cross the river. Ligurian troops were present at the Battle of Zama in 202 BC, which marked the final end of Carthage as a great power. It's just the kind of information you need when you sit down to paint. This painting session was going to be light because I wanted to paint at a more relaxed pace. So, very quickly, let's have a look at the miniatures. They look very good. There are 5 poses, and this is perfect for the skirmisher base for the epic battle Hail Caesar rule set, which has 5 figures on it for skirmishers. The amount of detail on the sculpt is such a win. Look at the faces; it's really nicely sculpted. As you can see, there are some bits of flash, but it's minimal, so it's not such a problem. The musculature is done so nice. The hero vibe is there, which is very much the Warlord Games' miniature style. There are some parts which will need creative painting, but again, just a small bump. And I really love the faces, by the way. I started the paint job with a matte gray air primer from iPainter. This is fast becoming my primer of choice lately. This is used for airbrushing, but I decided to use the primer as a brush on instead. The skin color for the miniatures, I decided to go with the Army Painter's Dorado skin. This was later washed with Army Painter's Quick Shade Skin Tone. Both these colors are from the skin tone set that Army Painter released. As for the tunics, pants, and blouse, I use these paints, all from Vallejo. US Field Drab, Middle Stone, German Camo Medium Brown, Brown Violet, and I also added Army Painter's Chaotic Red. I then played with the different quick shades for the different variations of tones and shades. This small force took about 3 days to complete. This includes the time the quick shade needed to cure properly, and also for the basing to be done because I'm using PVA glue. So let's have a look at what the single base looks like first. It does not look so bad on camera. I was concerned that I placed the camera too close to the miniature, but I think for this project, this distance works. Now, unit of skirmishers is made out of 3 bases. Here's a whole line of them. This will probably be how they deploy on the table. So it's important that there's variety in the shields. So think about that when painting the shields for the skirmishers. Finally, here are the Ligurian Skirmishers, all of them that you get in the Hannibal set. 2 blocks worth, I must say, or 2 units worth. And I must say that they look really good on camera in this shot. Let's just hope that they perform just as well. Right, so let's have a look at the painted figures with basing. As you can see, the detail really helps the painter get really good results. This was pretty much painting the colors flat and then using quick shades, different quick shades to help get the detail to be seen. Of course, I finished it off with a fine highlight just so the miniature can pop. The shields were a fun part of the painting process. There's pretty much 3 types of decals that a Warlord gives. Um, the tribal spiral design, some round decals, some stars. I kept the color palette for the shield small and just played with the designs to get the best mix of variety. Just for a unifying look. So I didn't use the decals for all the shields. Now the reason I used value of military colors was just so the skirmishers would look muted and the shields would have a chance to pop. Yeah, I think they came out quite well. This was a very welcome painting project to do before diving back into the blocks of infantry. Still waiting for a coat of paint, and that will probably be the next painting project for the Hannibal set. Now, I hope you liked the video. Do subscribe and don't forget to enjoy painting this video.